What's up? It's Marcos, Sage of Soccer, and today I want to talk about Christian Pulisic a bit because I've been seeing a lot of discourse surrounding him. Chelsea fans getting mad at him, American fans getting mad at Chelsea, and yeah, I feel like it just needs to be talked about because Pulisic, he's been struggling at Chelsea recently, and that's upsetting to everybody, Chelsea fans, American fans, and he hasn't really nailed down a consistent place in the starting 11. And he's been played in a variety of positions out wing as like a false nine and a wing back, and his injuries haven't exactly helped the situation. This has led to Chelsea fans being disappointed in Pulisic's play and American fans not really liking the way Pulisic's being used. And it's kind of like a chicken and the egg situation where it's like, is he playing poorly because he's being out of position, or is he being played out of position because he's playing poorly at his starting spot? And I just want to talk about that a little bit. So in Chelsea's current system, they really have a front three system where it's not really a winger, more like an inside forward, and I feel like that's Pulisic's best position, so I feel like that's fine. But in that position, he has to compete with guys like Mason Mount, Hakeem Ziyech, Timo Werner, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Kai Havertz can play there as well. And it is a very tough spot to win. I'd argue that he's the second best behind Mason Mount, but it isn't that easy to start. I mean, while Pulisic has played well at times, during lockdown, he had that amazing performance just helping Chelsea to the Champions League. He had some very good performances off the bench last season in the Champions League. But outside of that, he hasn't lit the world on fire. And this season, he hasn't had any real standout moments or runs of form. Because of that, it's pretty understandable that he's being moved around. And a lot of that is because of the injuries that Chelsea have at the moment. So is he playing up top out of his position? Yeah, but Chelsea have injuries. Like, they have to put somebody there. And Pulisic, he's an option. I feel like rational fans can understand he's being played out of position because of the circumstances, and because of those circumstances, he shouldn't really judge his performance. But at the same time, it's understandable for Chelsea fans to be mad at a player for not performing well, even if he's not being used the right way, he's still not performing, and with a fan base with high expectations, that's understandable. And even at wingback, I feel like that's understandable because wingback is a position that you can convert to probably more easily than any other position in soccer. Because there are tons of wingers who get converted to wingback, center backs get thrown out at wingback, and even at Chelsea it's happened a lot. Victor Moses is a prime example, and I want the national team to do that. I think a while ago I argued that I would like to try Luca de la Torre as a left wingback because our left back situation isn't great, especially should Jonathan Gomez commit to Mexico, and because I want to get a talented player on the field. And if Tuchel looked at that Chelsea team, because keep in mind, Reece James was playing like a right-sided center back at that time. So if he looked at Pulisic and went, okay, I think he's got the talent, he has the work rate, and I want to get a talented player on the field, it's understandable why he'd experiment. Did it work? No. And he moved on from it. He can still be used there in emergencies, but that's it. It's understandable. So where does Pulisic's future with Chelsea, what does that hold? He's currently being linked with a move away, but so is literally everybody he's competing with for a spot, including Mason Mount, which, yeah, it just happens when you're at that level. Could he move? Maybe. Probably not this January for sure. But with his future, it's honestly wide open at Chelsea. Nobody in that attack has really nailed down a starting spot except Mason Mount. So could Pulisic really start to turn it around at false nine and start there? Maybe. Could he beat out Timo Werner, beat out Hakeem Ziyech and Callum Hudson-Odoi and start at wing? Yeah, I think he can. But he has to share his talents when the opportunity arises. And if not, hey, he can move on. And he's a talented player. He'll find success. And Chelsea want him to succeed. Trust me. They spent $50 million on him. They want him to do well. So, is he doing well at Chelsea at the moment? No, but he definitely has the talent to turn around. He's got the manager who has faith in him. And everybody wants him to succeed. And I believe he will. That's all I'll talk about right now. See you.